Welcome to Mint. In today's edition from the Newsroom, we have Utpal Bhaskar, who's going to give us more insights about the state of hydrocarbon energy exploration in this country. Welcome to the show, Utpal. We are also joined by Mr. Deepak Mahurkar, who's also going to give his insights on this particular sector. So let me begin with you, Utpal. What is the importance of this particular seismic survey that is being done by the ONGC?
ONGC has been trying to award this seismic tender, which is for 19,000 kilometers for its exploratory blocks.
That's right.
They wanted to do it last year, it didn't work out because of some problems with clearances. Now this holds a lot of importance for ONGC, depending upon whatever the results that the survey throws up. Okay. Depending upon that, ONGC would go forward with its next phase of exploration.
Okay.
It has already shortlisted around 10 firms, including Schlumberger and others.
Okay.
And once this tender is floated, out of these 10 firms, it would be selecting the company to which it would be awarding it.
Okay.
So it absolutely holds the key going forward for ONGC's exploration plan.
Mr. Mahurkar, if you could weigh in on this, I mean, what is the overall state of the hydrocarbon energy sector in this country right now?
Usually it is looked at by the countries that you want to offer to investors some means to reduce their underground risks as well as above the ground risks.
Okay.
Above the ground risks refer to business environment, political scenario, policies, fiscal regimes, etc., which is within the control of policy and regulations in the government.
Okay.
But the underground risks refer to ability of governments to offer information, data, and analysis of sedimentary basins in that country.
Okay.
From this perspective, India is viewed as not very developed by the investors in the manner of offering data analysis and information to be able to analyze the risks that the investors take to be able to invest in this country. So, to summarize, the hydrocarbon exploration sector being in its not very good stage, we are not able to give a comfort to the investors on their underground risk.
That's right. And Utpal, if you could also weigh in as to what is really ailing ONGC right now?
ONGC is a very interesting case in point, and as Deepak would agree that while ONGC reserves keep on increasing, its production keeps on falling.
Correct.
So and also one should be fair to the company because most of their fields are 30 years old and these are depleting fields. So this is a primary concern for ONGC.
Okay.
They need, whatever discoveries have been made have not been productionized.
Okay.
So there has been a gap. For example, there is a block in Krishna Godavari Basin which ONGC has been trying to develop for a long time and it hasn't seen the light of the day.
Correct.
So this is precisely what ails ONGC at this point of time.
Okay. And Mr. Mahurkar, finally, if you could just tell us, why is the private sector far more successful than the government ones, in this particular area of hydrocarbon energy exploration?
Most of us know as analysts that the freedom of public sector undertakings to choose acreages for bidding and for acquiring is relatively less as compared to private sector, who can do very stringent assessment of blocks and its data before sticking the neck out.
Okay.
Second, once you have acquired those acreages and have started exploring it through seismic and eventually going down to taking decisions of drilling, far better technology is observed to be used by some of the private sector players as compared to most of the public sector exploration work that's currently going on. Third is, irrespective of the fact whether acreages have been chosen in a selective manner and has the exploration been done in a technical quality manner, the ability of making decisions relating to contracts, decisions relating to seismic surveys and drilling, decisions relating to commercialization of assets, as is the case in India, everywhere in the world, typically government-owned companies cannot catch up with the pace that the private sector can typically demonstrate.
Okay.
These are the three primary reasons, I think, because of which private sector may have done better in India than the public sector.
So clearly lots more challenges remain as far as seismic survey for hydrocarbon exploration in India is concerned. Thanks a lot for joining us, Mr. Mahurkar.
You're most welcome. My privilege. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Mahurkar. Thanks a lot, Utpal, for also sharing your insight. That's all we have tonight from the newsroom. Please keep watching for more.